Well, Black and White Network, the November election is fast approaching. And there's no doubt about it, guys, that Democrats are up to no good to try and win this election. Now, I believe this story we're actually going to go over actually takes place in Pittsburgh, in Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is a swing state, folks. Now, in these video clips we're actually going to watch, this is a black mother that is a Trump supporter. Now, folks, I didn't know this was actually going on. Maybe I was just naive. But when I was in high school, we were not actually forced to register to vote. Actually, the school never even brought up voting whatsoever. But apparently her daughter actually got pulled out of class to go and register to vote. Newsflash. Guess how they actually registered her? You guessed it, as a Democrat. And this mother is very, very furious. For one thing, she did not authorize her daughter to actually register to vote. Another thing also, her daughter isn't even of legal age to vote. She's 17. Now, I believe her birthday in this clip actually says her birthday is on October the 5th. So by the time the election comes, she will be old enough to vote. But still, however, the parent did not authorize this. And folks, this counselor or whoever, she has this weird title. I'm not even sure if it's actually a real title. Apparently, this woman told her daughter, this woman's daughter, I should say, that black people are doomed if President Trump gets back into office. Yes, this woman was a Democrat operative, folks. This is very, very disturbing, folks. There definitely needs to be an investigation into this. And this mother actually said she will be going to the media. This should make national news, folks. It really should. And I'm pretty sure, if it actually does, that the mainstream media wants to bury this thing. I mean, this is very, very disturbing, folks. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Right here, guys. Teacher and school officials at Pittsburgh Public School District pulled minors out of class. Now, in this case, guys, we're talking about one person, but there's no doubt about it, guys. They're doing this on a grand level, it seems. Telling them it was mandatory for them to register to vote. When has it ever been mandatory to register to vote? It's never been. You have a right to register to vote, but no school official should be forcing you to vote. Folks, I don't believe that any school should actually be registering their students to vote. For one thing, they're probably too young. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So let's go ahead and roll this first clip here, guys. And this is the mother right here. Her daughter is 17. 17 years old. Let's play it.
Before I start this video, I'm going to say this is a personal experience of mine, something me and my daughter is dealing with, and I have proof, just in case my video is deleted for no reason. I just want to put that out there. Today, my 17-year-old daughter was pulled out of class and was told she needed to register to vote. Not only was she told how to register, she was told who she should vote for, and these are her words, and I'm going to upload proof at the end of this video, and I'm coming with part 2 tomorrow, because why the fuck would y'all pull my daughter out of class telling her who to vote for? I am her mother, and I have yet to have this conversation with her about the upcoming election. I have not signed any consent forms telling y'all that my daughter can register to vote at school. I'ma just jump right into these screenshots. That's just it. Cause y'all played with the wrong mom. Here's the first page.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there so we can actually look at this here. I believe this is a text from my daughter. It says they made me register to vote today. I didn't wanna, but they forced me. I said I'll do it another time, but then she told me I had no choice, which I think is a lie. I'm not even 18 yet. And then the mother says, who made you and what party did you choose? It said it was a she and Democrat. Did they tell you to pick that? And who was the lady? I forgot her name. I'll find out tomorrow. And yeah, basically she kept saying how it'll be bad if I pick Trump because of what he was doing to the Mexicans and stuff. I wasn't really paying her no mind. Where was this lady at your school? Where? Yes, my school. She pulled me out of class to register. I asked to do it another time. And she said, I really couldn't. Wow. Wow. Definitely needs to be an investigation in this, but let's go ahead and finish this.
I'm going to leave this on for a couple seconds so y'all can read it. Talking about pissed. Telling my daughter who to vote for. You're right. And here's the second page.
Second page right here. It says, the mother says, where was this lady at your school? Where? Yes, my school. She pulled me out of my class to register. I asked to do it another time. Okay, I believe I already read that right there. And then the mother says, I'm pissed. She had no right to fill your head with lies and choose which party you are registering for. I'm your mother and will talk to you about that. You won't even be 18 until the 5th, talking about October the 5th. The daughter says, yeah, she was definitely telling me all this bad stuff about Trump, saying us blacks are doomed and are going to be done if they let Trump back in. I'm like, ma'am, please, with like a laughing crying emoji. And that's what I said. She said something right there. I can't. This text messages, folks. So sometimes, they just rambles on. They make mistakes. She said, I have no choice but to do it at this time. And the mother says, I'm calling up there tomorrow. This is total disrespect. If we vote Kamala, we are doomed. She really tried to fill your head with lies. Wow.
This is what we're doing. We're going to Pittsburgh public high schools telling children who to vote for. Let's make this make sense. I have never seen no shit like this in my life. I have never seen it. This is just like disgusting at this point.
Man, that is crazy right there. Now, that is just part one. Now we actually have the video of the mother actually talking to this school official. The school official has some type of a title. And boy, this school official basically tries to say that the daughter lied. Let's go and watch this clip, guys.
Because I'm pissed right now.
Okay, what's going
So
on?
yesterday, you pulled my daughter out of class and you told her that it was mandatory for her to vote.
No, I didn't say it was mandatory.
So that's what she told me. These are her words, that she said it was mandatory that she votes.
No, ma'am. But go ahead. Finish telling me.
Okay. And that you projected.
Okay, come on, Elon. I like Elon. But these X videos freezing up is really annoying. But anyway.
Her fears and insecurities on her, telling her if Donald Trump was elected, black people would be doomed.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So let me say this. I am a minority inspector.
Yeah, that's the title. She's a minority inspector. What does that even mean? Somebody explain that to me. What does that even mean? And why are you actually pulling students out of class to register as Democrats? And it definitely seems like the daughter didn't have a choice.
Okay.
For 1016, and you know, as a minority inspector, you never, ever, ever discuss politics or your beliefs or anything like that.
So can we call my daughter?
Okay. She said, as a minority inspector, you don't ever express any political beliefs. But yet you actually had a conversation with her daughter about your political beliefs. Funny how that works.
Daughter down here, because at this point you're making it like she's a complete liar. My daughter had never told me someone said anything such to her like this.
No, ma'am. So this is what happened. I did call her down to register to vote because we're registering all the.
Let me back up a little bit because this thing is still freezing up.
Ma'am, so this is what happened. I did call her down to register to vote because we're registering all the 18-year-olds to vote.
She's not 18, she's 17.
Yeah, but
You see, folks, they said they're registering all of these 18-year-olds, and this girl's not even 18, to vote. Why are you doing that?
she turns 18 before the election.
Yeah, but I could have took my daughter to register her to vote. I did not ask for y'all to register my daughter to vote.
Exactly.
I have not even spoke to her about the election yet. And I am not a Harris supporter. I am a Trump supporter.
Yes, ma'am.
So for you to tell her anything, and it's like now you're saying she's lying. So now I want her to come down here.
Listen, I'm not
there we
saying
go
your
again.
daughter's lying. What I'm saying is that I did call her into my office. I did.
Okay, this is really getting ridiculous. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me right here. This is Ets. That video is always freezing up and buffering. But overall, I believe you guys actually get the general point here. I'm going to just pause it here for a few seconds to hopefully, it actually stops the buffering.
Register her to vote. We did have a conversation about it. She did ask me about Trump. She did ask me about Harris. So we started a conversation about, what's going on.
So she's admitting that she was actually telling her stuff about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. She's admitting it right there.
I wasn't projecting anything on her. I was just talking about things that are going on in the world.
Yeah, did you tell her about the border being unsecure? Did you tell her about all the illegal criminals that's in this?
Probably not. Highly unlikely that this left-wing, whatever title she said she had, I don't remember, minority inspector, highly doubt that she actually brought up the border and these illegal alien criminals. I doubt she brought that up.
Country right now.
So we did have a conversation about the border, and we did talk about the border policies and all of that. We did have a conversation.
Probably from a left-wing perspective.
About everything. So let me just say this. I apologize to you for offending you because that was not my intentions. I was not trying to project any of my political beliefs on your daughter.
Yeah, you are. This buffering of these videos is really crazy. It's really annoying to me. Still got 4 minutes left in this, by the way.
Or anything like
That's
that.
why I don't know why the conversation was had. What consent forms did I sign? Saying I was okay with my daughter being registered.
The mother had no idea. Absolutely no idea. I got a bit problem with this, folks. This never happened when I was in school. Now, granted, I actually grew up in Texas, and I was 17 back in the 1990s, mid 1990s. Okay, these Democrats will do anything, man. This is blatant election interference, man. This is cheating right here, man.
To vote in school. She's still 17 years old.
So what consent forms were signed for that?
None.
Because there really isn't any. We just register students to vote here. At every high school, they're registering students
But
to
she
vote.
still.
Look at that. She said at every high school, they are registering students to vote. Every single high school. In one direction, folks. Yeah.
Not 18. She had until the 21st of October, I believe, to register, and her birthday is on the 5th.
Right. So we are permitted to register all students whose birthday that happens by the 5th, because that's the date of the election. So
her birthday's October 5th, not November 5th.
Yeah.
So she had until the end of October to register to vote. So that way I could have took her as her mother, and I could have.
You know, that kind of reminds me why this thing is also buffering. Just like out here in Texas, man, the Attorney General of Texas was going after these, I believe, nonprofits. They were actually registering people to vote outside of the Department of Public Safety offices. Why were they actually doing that? Well, obviously, they were actually trying to get illegals to vote, because when you actually go and get an ID, you go inside, and also it asks you, do you want to register to vote? You have that option there. But these nonprofits were actually doing it outside, and guess what happened? They ceased to do that because they got busted. Yeah. And by the way, Texas had thousands of people that were illegals registered to vote here. Wiped them off the voter rolls. Thank God.
Explain to her what to do, to look up both policies without me telling her anything.
right.
This is just not right.
She was asking me questions, and so I was answering her questions.
Yeah, because she wanted to know, why did she have to get
This is the problem here, Elon.
pulled
Please
out of
sit.
class to register to vote?
No, she didn't. That wasn't the question she asked me. She was asking.
You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm just going to try and refresh this. We're at the 3:30 mark. I really want you guys to watch this whole thing. I really do. So let me just go back over here. It's about the 3:30 mark here. This is important, man, to watch this whole thing. Okay? This is very important. And I guess, you know, there we go.
Vote.
No, she didn't. That wasn't the question she asked me. She was asking me questions.
Y'all talking out here? Yes.
Yeah, I believe that's her daughter actually coming in now. So here we go again.
I didn't know it was her.
Yeah, that's just her daughter coming in right now. So that's why they were stopping.
So now, when she said she didn't tell you, you know, the stuff that you told me she told you.
Yeah, so this lady, minority inspector, is basically calling her daughter a liar. A liar. I believe the daughter, folks.
That black people will be doomed if Trump becomes president.
Yes, she did.
I didn't say black people will be doomed if Trump becomes president.
Now she's denying it. She's denying what she actually did say.
Have a conversation about policies and different things like that.
Do you guys think it's even the job of these school officials to actually do this? And this thing's still buffering. By the way, guys, I want to show you something here. I got this on my door, and this was on the door, and it has all of the policy positions of each candidate. I was looking at it. Pretty clear. This is right. It's definitely right. Whether you're on the right or the left, man, this is right. That's Kamala and Donald Trump. This is Ted Cruz and Colin Howard, the socialist that's running against him. So these things are right here. This is put on, I guess, all the doors in my neighborhood. But anyway.
You were asking me questions, and I was telling you about some of the policies that he had and some policies Harris had. So we did have that type of conversation.
I don't think I was really asking questions. I think I was just really as much as so like, right, yeah, right.
So the daughter saying, I didn't really ask any questions. You were just spewing propaganda to me. And she was kind of like, yeah, all right, yeah, whatever.
So you was just like agreeing, like talking?
No, I'm not
She had no interest in even doing this.
really, I don't really care about it, so I'm not really engaged in the
Democrats don't care. They just want the vote.
conversation as much. I'm just like, okay, like, right.
Man.
So you didn't ask me any questions at all?
I think she's saying no.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm going to say. I apologize for raising.
This woman needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. These operations in all these schools need to stop.
Your daughter to vote. At this point, she is registered to vote. If you would like to change that.
I am, because it should not have been done in the
Yeah, it shouldn't have been done.
first place.
If you would like to change, any
She's about to tell her she can actually change the
on that
registration.
form that went in, you're welcome to do that.
Well,
I know that.
You can go online and do it.
I know.
Man, this is super annoying, guys. I'm sorry, but I really want you guys to hear the whole entire thing. Elon, fix this, please. This ain't the first time this happened with these videos on this.
I didn't feel like I was projecting anything on her.
You are
because
by
we
telling
were-
her anything that you saying you didn't say black people be doomed. She's saying you said it. I'm going to believe my daughter because she would not lie to me about something like this. Why would she
Yep.
lie? Why would
It's
she?
like, I asked if I could do it later, and they're like, no, it's kind of like, no, you have to
No,
do
they
it.
told her no.
It's kind of mandatory. And I'm like, I don't
Did you
really-
feel like I was pressuring you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she didn't want to do it at the moment.
To me, honey?
Yeah.
Did you feel like I was pressuring
yeah, I
you?
asked if I could do it another time, and you're like, no, it's kind of mandatory. I'm like, okay. I didn't really know if it was mandatory or not, but.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
we're going to agree to disagree.
This woman is
on
garbage.
This conversation. I apologize if you feel like you were pressured. I apologize for raising your.
You were pressured. She got taken out of class. You even admitted, hey, we are here to register every single student. You admitted to that.
Your daughter to vote without your consent and without you having an opportunity to have a conversation with her or even checking anything online.
Wow.
So that's all I can say right now is I apologize.
Oh, you apologize now, right?
Yeah, I'm calling the news also.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
thank
So,
you very
yeah.
much for coming
Thank
in.
you.
And
Man.
I'm taking my daughter out of the school. She do not
Good.
feel comfortable. I'm just completely pissed off right now. I'm pissed.
Yeah. So there you have it, man. Sorry about the videos messing up right there. Elon, you got to fix that, man. But, man, I definitely needed to shoot this video because this mother has really exposed the Democrat plan to try and steal this election. This is clear election interference. What they're doing looks to be very, very illegal, folks. But these Democrats don't care, man. They're like, by any means necessary. Unbelievable, man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.